Hello guys, and just want to do a quick update on the orchids that I bought from Orchids.com. It's been what I got them like September 21st and made a video, so it's more than 2 months now. But yeah, basically just want to show what happened. I pardon the sticky traps. I had a fungus gnats infestation, which I suspect came from a bag of Miracle Grow, because everything was doing really well. Bought in Miracle Grow and potted some plants, and yeah, it infested all of my plants. I've been doing a mosquito bits. I've been using mosquito bits, sticky traps, and all that stuff. So far it's a bit controlled. I'm still not happy about it, but as they say, it's a nuisance pest, more of annoying rather than actually hurting the plants. But they do say the larvae cause damage, but I don't see it so far. The plants are all doing good. But anyway, back to the orchids. Yeah, let's start with the smallest one, the Jarella odorata. And again, I really love when they ship their plants, they include this, because it includes everything from lighting and a lot of information. But I did write some stuff there, so it's easy to see for me. But yeah, back to the Jarella odorata. It's considered as one of the it's considered as one of more popular miniature orchids, and it is small, but as you can see, it's looking good. It has those two growths there, yeah, there's a growth here, which is great. There's able to focus there. So I don't know what it is, honestly. I don't know if it's a root, a leaf, or if it's gonna flower, because according to Andy's orchid, this blooms like free flowering all throughout the year. So I don't know what it means, but anyway, when it came in, it's got some sphagnum moss attached to it. But from what the description is, it needs to be moist all the time. Amongst all my orchids right now, it needs to be moist all the time, needs to be watered like 4 to 7 days a week. And yeah, it just gets dry really quick. So what I did was I bought this here, a rope, or from the crafts area of Walmart. It's brown, so I feel like I like it because it will blend in with driftwood. Anyway, I put more sphagnum moss, and then I drench this plant whenever I water it, and I think it's doing really well. I think it's happy. I mean, there's a new root here. There's more new roots underneath this sphagnum moss that I placed, but yeah, that's another one. So that's good. That's good. That means it likes it. And then of course this growth here, which again I don't know what it is. There it's able to, so if anyone can make a comment on what it is, that's fine. But I suspect it's gonna be a flower, so hopefully it does, because it looks, I'm excited if it flowers, because I seen the website or online that it has a really nice flower. But overall, for this update, it's doing really well. One leaf there turning yellow, but there's a new leaf up here. So I mean, yeah, I think I'm doing a good job. And I'll talk about the conditions I provide this orchids, yeah, in this grow tent. Right. So next one is the plural phallus tripteranta. Yeah. Oh no. There. Yeah. Plural phallus tripteranta. So there you go. Now, when this plant came in, I was surprised. It looks like a fern that grew on moss. So as you can see here, it's just like all the small. I mean, I'm not sure how Andy or whoever works in Andy's Orchid's able to do this. Like, is there sphagnum moss and it grew over it? But it is cool. I grabbed some of it and I'm trying to grow it. I actually put it in the my Nepenthes here, but I'm not sure if it will grow there. Anyway, uh, yeah, this plant is also doing really well, as you can see here. Let's try to focus. Um, yeah. Okay. I'm not sure if it's gonna focus. Anyway, yeah, it looks like it's gonna have new growth here. Um, yeah, new growth, and there's also new growth here at the back. There. So yeah, it's doing good. I cut off 2 leaves at one point, because I felt like some fungus is growing, but I think it's just the leaves are maybe old or it's about to shed that leaf. I'm not sure, but it did grow new leaves, and whatever it has on, grew more. And yeah, yeah, this one, look at that, there's more roots here. And I think, I'm not sure, again, this is my first time to have this kind of orchid, so I'm not sure if it's growing a new leaf, a new stem, or it's gonna flower. So, but overall, this guy is doing good, according to Andy's Orchids, the website. It needs to be watered 3 to 5 times a week. So I'm doing a winter rest for all of these plants. They still will be watered, but not as much, except for the deciduous ones, which means they need a really dry winter rest. But these ones will still get watered, but less. Let me see if I can zoom on. Let's see here if I can move this here. All right, sorry, there. All right, okay. Let's see. Found. All right. There you go. That's better. See, there you go. Excuse me. It's a bit cold. It's early morning. Anyway, there. Nice roots. And yeah, it's growing a new leaf structure here. This one, I'm pretty sure it's a leaf, a new leaf. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy that these guys are doing really well in just 2 months. Again, the reason is they always talk about you need proper humidity. I have a humidifier attached to a hygrometer here, or humidistat. I forgot what's the actual term, but yeah, a humidistat that keeps the humidity in here at like 70%. Anyway, I just wanna show again the Jarella odorata. There you go. So yeah, let me guys, I'm sorry, let me know, what do you guys think about this, if this is a new leaf, a new stem, or if it's gonna actually be flowering. So that's something that I'm really excited about, but it's new growth, so either way, I'm happy about this one. So let's put this here. That is the humidistats. I forgot the probe, which is the one that calculates how much humidity we have in here. Okay, now moving on. Excuse me. So this is the Dendrobium Secundum. Again, with this one, I put more sphagnum moss and tied it with this brown rope that I found from Walmart, because it gets dry real quick. But I think it helped, because you can see there's new roots here, and it's actually trying to grow through the back of the wood. So these are new growth, so this is really good. New roots. This one is just climbing over. So the sphagnum moss, when it's wet and moist, really offers a great medium for growth. So I'm happy about this. Another miniature. So the first three, the Jarella and the Pluritalis, are also miniature plants. Um, but yeah, this one's also doing really well. According to online, it's not a deciduous this dendrobium, but still needs a winter rest, so I won't be watering it as much. All right. So yeah, so that's for this one. And oh my god, look at all those fungus gnats. They're such a annoying, but uh, they also are becoming food for my Nepenthes for the pitcher plants. So in a way, it's fine. It's just the Nepenthes won't be able to control the population, so I'm using the mosquito bits. So here, okay. So next is this big one. It's the Bulbophyllum lasiocylum. This is really cool. Let me just hold this properly. Yeah, this is really cool. I mean, for the price I paid for this, I'm not sure, I forgot, but it's like $24-25. But this is a very well established plant. I mean, if you look at those moss growing over the wood, I mean, that won't grow in just a couple of months. So this has been maybe a year or more, I don't know, but I really love this. Lots of bulbs, which is a part of this orchid species. That's why it's called Bulbophyllum. And the growth I have is just amazing. Like, this is a new growth. This one here, that one up here, and then this part here, this stem here. Look at all those roots. Those I can cut it off, actually cut it off in this area, and I can grow this as like a clone. So basically it seems I got like two new plants, or when I bought this I got two plants, but I won't do that. I will let it grow as it is. But as you can see, it's happy. It has this new growth. Same with those two here, one on front and one on the back. And then this one's not a new growth, but you can see all those roots. Yeah, it's happy. It's got that fern there, but it's not happy with, I guess, with the humidity. But the actual orchid itself is doing really well. And again, I love the moss. I grabbed some and actually put it here. So hopefully I am able to grow more of the moss. I mean, just an experiment, but if not, it's not a big deal. But I've seen online how people grow their moss. But yeah, this one's doing really well. This one is doing really well, so I'm happy about it. All right, so let's return it to its spot. All right, okay. What did I do? Okay, there we go. All right, next one is this one. It's the Dendrobium Tiny Eye. Sorry if I'm murdering the names, but yeah. Okay, let me put this on the other hand. All right. This one they say is semi-deciduous. Just a single growth in terms of the leaves. Same thing, it gets dry real quick, so I put more sphagnum moss. But yeah, you can see here the roots have been traveling all the way back here, and those are new. So yeah, so I can say it's happy, and I'm happy that it's doing good. I cut off like two leaves again. I got scared if it was a fungus infection, but not, it was not. But overall it has really nice flowers according to the website, so I'm excited about it. Large wood, established plant. So I mean, I love how, the plants so far, from Andes Orchids, I mean, the way they were shipped and how established they are. So it's not like they get a orchid, packed it in a pot and ship it to you. No, it's been in that pot or on the wood for a while. So far this one, it's just chilling, I guess that's the right term. Not as big, like a huge growth, but still there some leaves growing. Semi deciduous, so it's gonna go through a winter rest. And I guess less watering compared to the first four that I've shown you guys. So yeah, this is good. And last but not the least would be this one, the Dendrobium Secundum. It's the biggest one I have. It's not a miniature like the first four or first five, um, but it's kind of like popular because it's like a toothbrush dendrobium or something. Anyway, this one is the true deciduous amongst the orchids I have. Um, so it really is going through a winter rest. I already started like a couple of days ago, so it's not getting water, but of course the humidity is still maintained, the lighting is still maintained. I'll talk about it in a bit, but this is this new whole new, I don't know, I forgot what it's called. um, this is a whole new growth. So yeah, if I can say it's happy, whole new growth here, because when I got it, it's only got these two, so you can see in the collar. So the one on the left is more fresh. It gets dry real quick also when I first got it, so I put more sphagnum moss. And yeah, I think let's see here, I have growth here, new growth there. It's just covered by the sphagnum moss, but yeah, here there's new roots over there. So overall, I cut two leaves also here, because, or two or three, but it's because I was concerned of a fungus infection, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But overall, very healthy plant. I think happy. Gonna go through the winter rest, and then maybe hopefully next year, if it does well, maybe it will bloom for me. So we'll see. All right. So yep. Okay. So all right. So overall, this whole um, uh, this orchid collection, this first six that I've got from Andy's Orchids, are all doing really well. Now, for this update, I'll also talk about the conditions I have in this grow tent. So before I got the plants, I only have pothos in here, and I have everything set up: the humidifier, my humidistat. Of course, the lights got a bit bright there. Oh yeah, I think it looks good. Okay, the light. I got two fans. That fan underneath looks like it's moving slow. I don't know. Maybe that's how the camera catches, but it's really fast. Um, so I have four fans here. So this one is connected over to this one, and they do like the overall air circulation. And there's a fan here, which brings in fresh air from outside, and it's connected over to that one, which has a vent over in that spot, and brings out warm air and the air in the tent. So basically, I have fresh air going in and out of the tent. If you watch in YouTube about growing cannabis or marijuana, they have bigger fans. But what I've noticed is I bought those clip-on fans, and they just drop the humidity real fast. So this guy's working non-stop. So I don't like that. But overall, so these fans are connected up here. I bought this from Amazon, and they come connected already, two per set. So I bought two sets, so there's four fans. And what I like about it is there's a way to control the fan speed. So I for 2 weeks before I got the plants, I was like testing which is the best settings. So right now I got them in medium, and that's been now the setting for 2 months. And basically, if you read reviews about orchid care, they always say air circulation is the best. Others use fans and all that stuff. But in a grow tent where there's a real concern about air being stagnant, too humid, too wet, then molds, fungus can work, will happen. And I can say that I didn't, so far at least, knock on wood, it never happened to me yet. And I have to give credit to those fans. 'Cause they're doing well. It's for some people, they're saying that you need to see at least the leaves move. In this case, as you can see, there no leaves are moving at all, and they're way up there. The fans are way up there, so I think it's good in circulating the whole, like, air move, like the air in the tent, the air movement and all that stuff. So that's helping. Of course, the humidity, uh which is key, because I keep this at like at 70%. um this is the humidity, that is the ink bird. It's doing that because the camera can't catch, I guess. I forgot, there you go. So yeah, so it's very easy to use. It's connected to that one, and then the my humidifier is connected to this one, to its plug. And then I have the hygrometer, or some, the probe, or yeah, the probe. So basically that's how it does it. And yeah, for 2 months I would have to say that my conditions are great for the plants, for the orchids. And of course, I also have Nepenthes, which I will do an update in another video, but it's working. So next spring I'll buy more plants. I want to buy more. I mean, there's like, I have a long wish list, maybe one, or I'd like to add another 2 or 3, but because Andy's Orchids have a huge sale right now, and they always do that, and they always have promotions like every 3 months or something. So if you guys are, interested, check them out, because he has a really good reputation. He doesn't have hybrids. Basically, he has the actual species, which is a good thing. Hybrids sometimes, they're sometimes overrated, but it's nice to have the actual plant that are found in the wild. Now, with that said, yeah, that's my update. If you have any comments, any questions, please let me know. I mean, I've seen a lot of views, not a lot, 100+ views over when I did the unboxing. So maybe people are interested in this kind of plant hobbies or collection, as I am, because I've been scouring YouTube and the internet about miniature plants, about their setups, and that's eventually how I was able to do this. But I can say right now, my conditions are, I won't say perfect, but I say near perfect, because I'm not having any trouble with fungus, molds, and that's what I was been watching for the last 2 months. Oh yeah, winter rest. So they're gonna go through their winter rest. I've cut the lighting to like 10 hours, and I will decrease it as I see any changes to the actual sunset, sunrise. So, but now I've got it down to like 10 hours, and I'll just show you this real quick. Yeah, these are the vents. This is the one going in the tent, and that one is out of the tent. And this is just a simple timers. So yeah, winter rest. Another good thing about Andy's Orchids is they have pretty good information about the plants they're selling. So only one will go through the actual deciduous phase, where like some people say, not literally no watering until March. So yeah, that's it. So thank you guys.